For decades, supplements have been seen as a simple way to protect our health as we age, boosting energy, supporting memory, and filling in the nutritional gaps. But here's what most people don't realize: certain vitamins, when taken in excess, can actually increase your risk of serious health problems, especially if you're over 60. As we get older, our bodies change. Metabolism slows down, and the liver and kidneys, the organs responsible for filtering and processing nutrients, don't function quite as efficiently. On top of that, many seniors take multiple medications, which can interact with high-dose vitamins in unpredictable ways. What makes this even trickier is that over-supplementation doesn't always show symptoms right away. A vitamin you think is helping might be silently causing nerve damage, liver strain, or even increasing your risk of fractures or internal bleeding. In this video, we're going to uncover 3 vitamins that seniors should be careful with, vitamins that, when taken in high doses or without medical guidance, can turn from helpful to harmful. Let's take a closer look at what's really going on inside that pill bottle, and what you can do to protect your health. 1. Vitamin E, the double-edged sword. When most people think of vitamin E, they imagine a powerful antioxidant that boosts the immune system, supports heart health, and even helps keep skin looking youthful. For years, vitamin E supplements have been marketed as a simple way to reduce inflammation, slow aging, and protect the body from harmful free radicals. It's no wonder so many older adults have added it to their daily supplement stack. But here's the uncomfortable truth: while vitamin E does offer important benefits, too much of it, especially in supplement form, can do more harm than good. As we age, our blood vessels become more delicate and prone to damage. At the same time, many seniors take medications like aspirin, warfarin, or other blood thinners to prevent strokes or heart attacks. Here's where things get risky: vitamin E is a natural anticoagulant, meaning it can thin your blood. When combined with prescription blood thinners, high doses of vitamin E can significantly increase your risk of bleeding. This might show up as frequent bruising, bleeding gums, or even more serious internal bleeding, which can be dangerous or even life-threatening, especially in the event of a fall or injury. One study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association found that participants who took more than 400 IU of vitamin E daily had a slightly increased risk of death compared to those who didn't. While the increase wasn't massive, it raised enough concern for many health experts to recommend caution. In fact, the National Institutes of Health now suggest that the average adult should not exceed 1,000 milligrams per day of vitamin E from supplements and fortified foods, but for seniors, even lower amounts might be better. The situation is further complicated by the fact that many multivitamins already include a high percentage of the daily recommended dose of vitamin E. When you add additional vitamin E capsules or soft gels to the mix, it's easy to exceed safe levels without even realizing it. Unlike water-soluble vitamins like vitamin C, excess vitamin E is stored in your body's fat tissues and liver, which means it can accumulate over time and quietly raise your risk for complications. So what's the safer approach? Instead of relying on high-dose supplements, aim to get your vitamin E from whole foods. Nuts like almonds and hazelnuts, seeds like sunflower seeds, and leafy greens such as spinach and Swiss chard are all excellent natural sources. These foods provide vitamin E in a form your body can absorb more gradually, and they come packaged with fiber, minerals, and other beneficial nutrients that work synergistically with each other. Nature tends to get the formula right. In summary, while vitamin E has earned its reputation as a health-boosting nutrient, seniors need to be especially cautious with supplementation. The key is balance. Rather than megadoses that might promise more than they deliver, opt for dietary sources and talk with your doctor about whether supplementation is truly necessary for your specific health needs. When it comes to aging well, sometimes less really is more. 2. Vitamin A, more than just eye health. Vitamin A is often praised as the ultimate nutrient for healthy vision, and for good reason. It plays a vital role in maintaining our eyesight, particularly in low light conditions. But its functions go far beyond that. Vitamin A is essential for immune function, skin health, and even the regulation of genes involved in cell growth. It's a nutrient we can't live without. But here's the catch: when it comes to vitamin A, more is not always better, especially for older adults. The problem isn't with vitamin A itself, but with how easy it is to take too much of it. Unlike water-soluble vitamins, which your body flushes out when consumed in excess, vitamin A is fat-soluble. That means it gets stored in your liver and fatty tissues, where it can build up over time. If you're taking multivitamins or individual supplements that contain preformed vitamin A, also known as retinol, you might be unknowingly putting your health at risk. One of the most serious concerns for seniors is the impact of excess vitamin A on bone health. Several studies have shown that high levels of preformed vitamin A are associated with reduced bone mineral density and a greater risk of hip fractures. This is especially alarming because seniors are already vulnerable to osteoporosis and brittle bones. Taking too much vitamin A can silently chip away at bone strength, increasing the chances of a fall leading to a life-changing injury. But the risks don't stop there. Chronic overconsumption of vitamin A can lead to a condition called hypervitaminosis A, which comes with symptoms such as nausea, dizziness, headaches, blurred vision, and even liver damage. Long-term toxicity can manifest in more serious ways, including liver enlargement and damage to other organs. In severe cases, it can be life-threatening. What's scary is that this kind of toxicity doesn't happen overnight. It builds gradually, often without obvious warning signs. So how can seniors protect themselves while still reaping the benefits of this essential nutrient? The first step is to understand the two main forms of vitamin A. The first is preformed vitamin A, retinol, found in animal products like liver, dairy, and fish, as well as in many supplements. The second is provitamin A carotenoids, like beta-carotene, which the body converts into vitamin A as needed. Carotenoids are found in colorful fruits and vegetables such as carrots, sweet potatoes, and dark leafy greens. These plant-based sources are much safer because your body naturally regulates the conversion process, reducing the risk of overdose. For most people, getting vitamin A through diet, especially from fruits and vegetables, is not only safer but also more beneficial in the long run. Supplements containing high doses of preformed vitamin A should be taken only under medical supervision, and even then, with caution. Always read labels carefully and consider how much vitamin A you might already be getting from your food. 3. Vitamin B6, essential but potentially overwhelming. Vitamin B6, also known as pyridoxine, is a powerhouse nutrient that plays a critical role in brain development, immune system function, and the production of neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. For seniors, it's often seen as a vital component of a healthy aging plan, supporting mood, energy levels, and cognitive sharpness. But here's something many don't realize: taking too much vitamin B6 over time can actually damage the very systems it's supposed to protect. Unlike some vitamins where excess simply passes through your system, vitamin B6 in large amounts can become toxic, especially when consumed in high-dose supplement form over long periods. And the most concerning consequence? Nerve damage. That's right. Excess vitamin B6 can cause a condition called peripheral neuropathy, which affects the nerves outside of the brain and spinal cord. This condition often begins subtly, with symptoms like tingling or numbness in the hands and feet. But if left unaddressed, it can progress to more serious issues like burning sensations, muscle weakness, difficulty walking, and coordination problems. For seniors, who are already more prone to balance issues and falls, this kind of nerve impairment can be particularly dangerous. What makes this even more challenging is that the symptoms of B6 toxicity can sometimes mimic other age-related conditions. Many people mistake the numbness or pins and needles sensations for arthritis, poor circulation, or general aging. As a result, they may continue taking the very supplement that's causing the damage, unaware of the link until it's too late. In severe cases, the nerve damage caused by excessive B6 intake can be irreversible. So how much is too much? The recommended daily intake for adults over 50 is about 1.5 milligrams for women and 1.7 milligrams for men. But many supplements on the market, especially those marketed for energy, brain health, or mood support, contain far higher doses, sometimes exceeding 50 milligrams or even 100 milligrams per tablet. When taken daily over several months or years, this can easily lead to chronic toxicity. The good news is that most people can get enough vitamin B6 through a well-balanced diet without needing high-dose supplements. Natural sources of B6 include chicken, turkey, fish, like salmon and tuna, potatoes, bananas, and fortified cereals. These foods not only provide safe and sufficient levels of the vitamin, but also deliver other important nutrients that work in harmony with B6 to support overall health. For seniors who are concerned about energy or mood and have turned to B6 supplements for help, it's wise to talk with a healthcare provider first. Blood tests can check B6 levels, and a doctor can determine whether supplementation is truly necessary. In many cases, a shift in diet or a low-dose multivitamin may be all that's needed to bring levels into a healthy range. In summary, while vitamin B6 is undeniably important, it's also a clear example of how more is not always better. Seniors should be especially cautious, because the long-term effects of too much B6 can quietly undermine nerve function and quality of life. So, what can you do to protect yourself while still supporting your health with vitamins? First, always talk to your doctor or pharmacist before starting any new supplement, especially if you're taking medications. They can help you avoid dangerous interactions and determine whether you truly need a supplement in the first place. Second, aim to get most of your nutrients from food. Whole foods offer vitamins in balanced, bioavailable forms your body can process more safely. Leafy greens, nuts, fruits, whole grains, and lean proteins should be your foundation. Third, read labels carefully. Many multivitamins contain doses that are far higher than necessary, especially when combined with other supplements or fortified foods. Finally, less is often more. More nutrients don't always mean better health, sometimes they bring more risk. Stay informed, be cautious, and prioritize balance over megadoses. Your future self will thank you. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who might be relying too heavily on supplements. Remember, health isn't about taking more, it's about taking what's right for you. Stay informed, stay balanced, and take care of your body the smart way. See you in the next video.